Hello, everybody, and welcome to my stream for today. And today's message will be the Lorax, as a father of 3 daughters, who believes that learning to read is important. I have read a lot of these stories to them. And the Lorax was an interesting one, because what the Lorax said, as you can see here, is, "Mister," he said with a sawdusty sneeze, "I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. I speak for the trees have no tongues, and I'm asking you, sir, at the top of my lungs." Right, so the idea was the Lorax had to come and speak because the trees couldn't speak, right? And so I mentioned that because I am going to be reading the quote-unquote endorsement that I received from the quote-unquote justice. And I'm going to keep doing it, and I'm going to document all the steps that I'm going to do, because I'm at a point in my, personal and spiritual development where I can share with everybody. I know it's hard. I know it's hard for people to go through this, right? And I've gotten a lot of feedback from some of my previous videos, and I'm hoping that it motivates you and makes you realize that you're not alone in dealing with this bullshit, dealing with this fucking scam, right? And it's hidden from you on purpose, right? Lawyer, blah, 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 confidentiality, because you and your lawyer, which you people say is the most sacred thing, right? This fucking absurd shit. So most people are scared to talk, and I'm not, right? So I will try to be the Lorax and speak for the trees, for the trees have no tongues, right? And I'm hoping that if what I'm saying is as true as I believe it to be, right, then you disagree with it, then let me know, right? What's your position on this? Because I do not believe that it's permissible for a agency of a federal, of a corporation masking around as a government, right? Guys, remember, Canada was set up as the Hudson Bay Company. The corporation controlled everything, okay? Right? You think it changed, right? Why do you think it's all person, and why do you think we have this legalese? It's the language that we inherited from the Hudson Bay Company, right? The original corporation that controlled Canada and that negotiated with the Aboriginals and did all this stuff, right? I forget what my point was now. So anyways, I will try to navigate these waters, right? And try to explain what I know best. And if it's not what you think what is true, then tell me, right? because this looks to be a long road ahead. Um, and I've more or less emotionally detached from this. I think that's another reason I'm able to share this is because the 9.5 years that I've spent in this, it was so taxing. It was basically a fucking war, you know. I believe I'm suffering from complex PTSD, right? Um, uh, Soldiers come back from the field, from battle, and they suffer from PTSD, right? It's just the amount of time that you were, they had a traumatic event immediately, right? Bang, and they have this PTSD because their reality was changed so dramatically, right? What I had was complex PTSD, where it was repeated traumas over a longer period of time, right? But not obviously to the degree um, that that a soldier would go through trauma. But it's that's yeah. So just I hope you guys join me on this journey. Um, I'll try to get good enough so that I can just live stream instead of having to edit. Sorry, I'm not used to this, right? So maybe initially there'll be some long pauses. I hope not. If you think I'm talking too slow, let me know too. Okay, guys. So the endorsement, I'll go through it. I'll redact um, the confidential parts. If it is confidential, who knows, right? Who's the philosopher or the commentator that said, every person every day violates 20 different statutes or law or whatever, and everything you do violates somebody's man-made rules, right? But the important thing to remember is you follow God's rules, right? Yep, so I'll read the endorsement out later. I'll redact it, and I invite your commentary.